of times where you know we really finessed her mental, you know what I'm saying, to bring stuff in, and this was one of them situations, man. It's an old head white dude, man. He was one of them dudes when he on the rec yard, like he could just, have y'all ever seen them older people that just be running and running? I'm talking about he would be out there running 30 minutes straight. I'm talking about just lapping everybody, just still running. You can see you know, he's a little older, so you can see his, you know what I'm saying? But he just running non-stop. Y'all ever been somewhere where y'all see them older people that just be jogging and running and running? I be like, man, hey man, you need to slow, like, you need to stop. Like, he was one of them out on that wreck yard. He just running. We call him Mr. Butterfinger. That's all he wanted, them Butterfingers. He used to come up, holler at my dad all the time, you know what I'm saying? Because my daddy, they had did some time together, of course. My dad had been locked up with everybody. When you've been locked up 30 plus years, 9 times 10, if there's some people that's in the penitentiary that done at least 15, 20, you probably done some time. Mr. Butterfinger was cool, and Mr. Butterfinger was one of them old head white dudes that was, I guess you can call it a dry snitch, but he was one of them who felt like he could look out for the COs in some way, some form of fashion. Excuse me. You got dudes who will say, I did it plenty of times, and they do it like they trying to look out for the CO. But really, you know what I'm saying, the penitentiary rules is in effect. You really dry snitching. You don't say nothing about no other inmate to the police officer at all, in no shape, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Ain't, hey man, look out for dude, I ain't straight. You know what I'm saying? That ain't looking out, because if she repeat that, it's gonna cause a problem. But see, officers who coming in green to the game don't know if you seasoned, if you a seasoned vet in the penitentiary, if a guard repeats something like that to you, most dudes who just hot-headed, what they gonna do, they gonna take the information, they gonna run with it and cause an altercation, crash out everybody. Dude told me one time, it's 99 ways to skin a cat. Matter of fact, it was Murdoch, R.I.P. to Murdoch. But once you learn that strategy, you sit back and you think, how can I get the most out of this situation? And that's where I was at. Charlotte, I'm gonna be in. We looking in Charlotte right now. We looking in Charlotte. We looked at 2 places yesterday. We looking into some colleges. I think they like community colleges. We trying to see if they rent out, like, I guess like they auditorium areas. We talked to some high schools yesterday too. So Charlotte, I'm probably gonna be in the building for sure. We finna take this thing on the road. That's a fact. Okay, so boom, how we finessed Mr. Butterfinger. So me and my dad out on the rec yard, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, they doing their thing, they working out or whatever. Me and my daddy, we would work out, you know what I'm saying? He would try to work me out anyway. My daddy had, I don't know what it was. I don't know if he was trying to show me he could really get out, or he was trying to still somewhat be a parent and use these moments like he was trying to build me up, right? But I noticed sometimes, like, hold on, my guy, you trying to work out too hard, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody gassing him up around, man, your daddy was a beast. Your dad, he talking about, I'm still a beast. Go on, put another one on, put another one on there. We in here working out. He go hit it. I got it. Man, my chest hurting, man. It's over with. I'm not one of them dudes ever. Now I'm competitive, but I'm not one of them dudes. Muscle ain't my hustle. I'm not finna sit here and keep working out when I know if I try this one more time, I'm about to pass out here. I'm just not one of them dudes. So we get through working out, me and him, you know what I'm saying, our little time, we used to walk and talk, right? So I'm talking to him, he talking back, we converse, we having a whole little conversation. This little white dude, Mr. Butterfingers, done lapped us 2 times. Now the second time he ran by me, I got a little mad. Because I'm saying to myself, he been out here running nonstop since we got out here on the yard. He done made him a little thing that go around his arm so he can tie. Y'all know the little thing people got now to put their phones in when they running on their arm and stuff. He done made him a little thing on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Where he got his radio on, he got his headphones on, but he got his radio on his arm, and he run. The second time he lap us, he go around us like it's here, like we in the way. Boom, boom. He keep on running, right? I said, man, dude been out here running since. He said, man, he been doing that since way back when we was at Brushing Now. I said, oh, you were locked up with him? He was like, yeah. I said to myself, man, dude, hey, listen, man, you been locked up with everybody, dude. He said, man, I've been down a long time. I said, man, you need to quit telling me who you been locked up with. I said, because at this point, man, you starting to seem real ancient in the penitentiary, like for real. Like you seem to be real old in here. Like everybody know you. Everybody got a story. You was at this camp with this person, this camp with that person. Like, just quit telling, nah, quit doing that, bro. That's over with. Now I understand why you think this is your home. Like, oh, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Joe T? And then everybody got a story. So Mr. Butterfinger's coming back around. He telling me about Mr. Butterfinger, how he got locked up, had a shootout with the police, all this and that. Went on a high speed chase. They called him, boom, lock him up. He get a whole bunch of time in the penitentiary. I forgot he was in there for murder. Forgot what, I don't remember all of that. I'm gonna have to ask my dad, but I remember he was locked up for murder, high speed chase, shootout with the police, boom. They got him. He do all this time, right? So Mr. Butterfinger's come back around. When he coming back around, my dad do him like this here. He stopped. He like this, what's going on, Joe T? He was like, what's going on? He was like, man, I was just telling my son about you, man. He was like, man, I was telling my son, you know what I'm saying? When we were down, he was like, oh, yeah. He was like, man, your daddy, good dude, man, good dude, and this and that. He was like, man, I want you to tell me, share your story with my son real quick. He had pretty much done converted over there. He in the body of Christ, right? He like, oh yeah, you know, he slowed down when he heard that. Oh yeah, you know, I always got time to do that. He was like, y'all speed up a little bit with me. I said, boy, like this right here. He was like, so yeah, he was like, man, I'm down there with your dad. He was like, man, and all praises to God. He was like, man, you know, I don't believe in being cocky and haughty and arrogant and all of that, man. But he was like, man, I'm down there with your dad, right? He was like, man, I had just got some commissary. I just went, your dad had the store down there, man. And I went in there in the store, man, got me a couple Butterfingers, man, got me some cold, got me some soda pops, man, and stuff like that, man, got me some tater chips or what. I'm getting ready to go back to my cell, right? I got me some tobacco, you know, I like to smoke that brown back then, you know. I'm going to my cell. And this Crip dude walks up to me, talking about, man, smoke some of them cigarettes with me, man, you just got from Big Joe. And I told him, man, I went in there and spent my money, man. My people gave me, I'm smoke this cigarette myself, man. Nah, I ain't doing that. He was like, man, you don't smoke your cigarette with me. And I told him, man, I told you already, man, I'm gonna smoke. I ain't smoking no cigarette with you. He said, so I get to my cell, man. I get to my cell, little Joe. And I go in, I close the door. He said, something just wasn't sitting right. He said, man, you ever felt something and you just knew something wasn't right? He said, so something wasn't sitting right. He said, man, so I went to my spot, man, pulled my knife out. I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready to light my cigarette, Joe T. I'm getting ready to light my cigarette. And somebody knocks on my door, and they pop. Hey, Miss Butterfinger. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? They were like, man, they holler at you real quick. He was like, man, hold on, man, I'm on something. They were like, man, pop the door. Miss Butterfinger said, so man, I went on and open the door, man. I ain't no sucker. I opened the door, and I'm like, man, what's up, man? I said I'm getting ready to do something. Man, they janked the door, Joe T. They janked the door, run in my cell, rough me up, put me on my knives under my knives on my bunk. They grabbed me, rough me up, talking about, man, the homeboy said you don't want to smoke no cigarette with him, and this and that. And we trucking at this point. We still walking fast. They rough me up, boom. So they end up taking my cigarettes. So when they walked out of the cell, I started to grab my knife, run straight out there and just start sticking them. But I told myself, if I go out there and do that, they're probably going to end up, I'm only going to get one of them. They probably going to end up getting, I might not get the shot that I won't get. He said, man, so I picked my knife up, sit in the cell for a little minute, calm down. My cellie comes in, asks me, what's up, man, what's going on? I told him, man, don't even worry about it. I told him, man, I owed them some money, man. They seen me go spend some money. They came over here, hey, I took it like a man. I ain't even going to worry about it. So I waited, man, I got back up. I went back over and hollered at your daddy, right? My daddy bummed me. He said, watch it. He said, I told your daddy. He said, man, look. I said, man, ain't Big Joe, man. Man, I'm probably getting ready to go to the hole, man. And he was like, for what? He said, man, them Crips just ran in, man. That tobacco you just gave me, man, them Crips just ran in and took my brown, man, because I didn't want to smoke a cigarette with him. And we trucking. And my dad said, man, hold on. He was like, man, who was it? And I told him, man, I don't even want you to get involved, man. I don't even want you to get involved. I got him. Don't even worry. My dad said, he said, Big Joe said, no, tell me who it was. He was like, so, man, I went on and told Big Joe who it was, right? So I leave out of this here. Big Joe told me he gonna take care of it. So Big Joe goes and take care of it, right? And he ends up giving me some brown back. Now, they didn't get a brown back to Big Joe or whatever. They just came and said, you know, whatever they was gonna say. But they didn't want it. So Big Joe ended up giving me some more brown, right? So they end up, and then, he ended up giving them some more brown. So, and then I'm sitting in my cell, I'm thinking to myself, man, they got the game messed up, man. When I came to penitentiary, you ain't do stuff like that. Man, I took my knife, we going to child hall one day. We going down to child hall. They sitting in the child, we walking in line, they doing all that loud talking and all, and my homeboy just so happened to turn around and say, hey, Butterfinger, man, come here, man, boom. And I wasn't trying to break the line or nothing. I was like, nah, I ain't trying. They was like, man, go ahead, Mr. Butterfinger. So I go walk. As soon as I go to walk up there and to go holler at him, he was like, nah. And I noticed right there, because I let them do what they did, and Big Joe went and hollered at them. They thought they could keep on treating me like a sucker, right? So I waited, we got on back to the park, and I started packing my stuff up. My sister said, what you doing, Butterfinger? He said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and handle my business, man. Whatever happens, happens. Man, I took that knife, man, went out there. Man, I'm sitting out on the table. I seen one of them Crips that came in my cell. Man, I went right over there to him. I said, you want to smoke a cigarette? He was like, nah, I ain't smoking no cigarette with you. I pulled my knife out and hit him right there. Boom. Hit him right there. Boom. I went back in the cell and locked the door. Boom. By the time they called the code, everybody got to locking down, they came over my cell and I said, he ain't want to smoke no cigarette with me. And I ain't want to smoke a cigarette with him. And that's what happened. And my dad said, that's exactly what he told me. He said, he ain't want to smoke no cigarette with me. I said, man, that's crazy. So anyway, we get finished on the yard, we go back in. I deal with the little Indian John at this point, right? So I'm walking and talking to her, you know, everybody getting in the shower. She walking around, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to her, she talking back, we having a whole little conversation. I end up telling her about Mr. Butterfinger. She tell me Mr. Butterfinger and now and then be saying little stuff like, hey, you know, be careful, you know, deal with. I said, he done said something about me and my dad before? She was like, no, he ain't never said nothing about y'all. I was like, oh, that was up. So I gone back up to the cell to go holler at my dad. I tell my dad, I say, hey, man, I think Mr. Butterfinger need to be careful. Like, he be, you know what I'm saying, talking, little old me, he be down there talking to, you know what I'm saying, talking to KP, you know what I'm saying? He was like, what he be doing? I said, she just be saying, he be telling her to be careful, and this is that. He said, man, there you go. He said, you know, Mr. Butterfinger had one of them, you know what I'm saying, on his jacket, you know, back then, too. I said, what he had? He was one of them, you know what I'm saying, figured like he was getting cool with the officer, but never would ask him for nothing. But he want to be able to sit around like he to help. He said, ain't nothing changed. He said, he probably still doing the same thing every now and then. When she walk by, he probably tell her, hey, boom, boom, go on by this business. I said, man, he got to be careful with that. So, a couple of days go by. Some Crips down there talking, trying to talk to her. I'm watching them from the door. I always come out, boom, look down there, and I see who down there, right? I see some Crips down there conversing with her. I already told her. Everybody got about a good minute and a half. You need to get up, start walking around. Little old you need to get up and start walking around. Don't be sitting there holding no conversation with them folks, fraternizing with them folks. That's over with. You don't put me and my dad in the situation, because I ain't even finna play these reindeer game with these people. So she get up, I hear the door. Boom. The door slam. She get up, walk around. They walking with her. I see Mr. Butterfinger. Boom. Mr. Butterfinger come over there. Boom. They walk off. Mr. Butterfinger tells her, don't be dealing with them, especially them Crips. He don't like them Crips. He got a personal vendetta against them Crips. I tell my dad, I said, Mr. Butterfinger down there hollering. I said, them Crips. I said, my dad said, I know he telling her not to be dealing with them. He can't stand them Crips. I'm telling you, to this day, he don't like them Crips. I wait till he get through talking to her. I come out of the cell. I mob around the top first. I come on down. The trash is full. I start grabbing the trash out of the trash can. Boom, boom. Even though it's the rock man job, everybody already know I'm gonna go tell boom, open the back door, boom, boom, boom. So she opened the back door, boom, for me to take the trash out. I said, man, what they were talking about? She was like, oh, ain't nobody thinking about them. I said, what they were talking about though? She said, they wasn't talking about nothing. Then Mr. Butterfinger told me I don't need to be talking to them Crips and this, and that. I said, boy, I do that what he was doing. I take the trash out, boom, I come out, slap her on the butt, right? Pow. Then I started thinking. I said, this is really the perfect opportunity to get her to do something. I said, but how do I get the Crips who was trying to holler at her involved, get them something, get them to bump down on Mr. Butterfinger? I said, but if I tell my daddy this plan, my daddy ain't gonna be with it. Mr. Butterfingers might not be with it. I said, but at the time, I got like a half an ounce of some green. I said, man, I could give them a quarter of this green. They'll go in there, they'll rough up Mr. Butterfingers. When they rough up Mr. Butterfingers, I need them to come out of the cell. I'ma already be on the rock. I'm gonna give her the look like don't hit the button. Boom. I'm gonna go over and holler at Mr. Butterfingers. Because what she do know is Mr. Butterfinger goes back and forth to our cell. Him and my daddy is cool. She don't know who holds stuff for us, but I can most definitely use this opportunity when the Crips go in there, make it like they went and bumped down on him because he told her, and now it's done got out that you told. I said, I can run this way. I can most definitely make this happen. And so I go up to my dad and said, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking at the door. He was like, what you doing? I was like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm sitting here thinking, man, them dudes ain't straight. He was like, what happened? I was like, man, they were down there hollering at her, you know what I'm saying, just talking about, you know what I'm saying, be careful who she deal with. He was like, be careful who she dealing with who? I said, I don't know. I said, I ain't really just feeling what they got going on. Really need to get them up out of here. He was like, man, what you do? What you thinking? I said, I don't know. I said, I ain't really just feeling. I said, I'm good though. I walk out of here. He said, man, be careful. He said, man, don't be down there. I said, nah, I ain't on that. I said, I ain't on nothing like that. So I go down to Cub them. And I'm like, hey, look, I'm like, man, why I wanna holler at the girl, right? I'm down there talking to her. She tell me, Mr. Butterfinger's like, man, be careful who you talking to and this and that. She, you know what I'm saying? She ain't say, you know what I'm saying? But I seen y'all holler at her then, and I wouldn't have hollered at her, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what's up with Mr. Butterfinger? They were like, man, I don't know what. I said, look, check this out. I said, man, he tripping. I said, man, I got a quarter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go in there, you know what I'm saying? Let Mr. Butterfinger know, man, he need to stay away from that. Like he need to be, they were like, oh yeah, a quarter weed. I was like, yeah, got it right here, boom. Pop the weed out. Give him a quarter. I said, yeah, just go in there, just rough him up, you know what I'm saying? Let him know, boom, 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 boom. Man, he don't need to be rapping with her like that. So I come out of the cell, right? I said, when y'all come out of the cell, though, make sure y'all slam the door. I said, don't even worry about her. I'm going to tell her, you know what I'm saying? Everything cool. So I walk out the cell, right? I'm walking around. I stand over by the chess table. I'm sitting here watching. Boom, I see them come out of the cell. They bust a move. They go in the cell. Soon as they go in there, all you hear, I got in the back of my head the story my daddy done already told me when it come to them Crips. Mr. Butterfingers ain't knowing I done bust this move. Mr. Butterfingers I know he got a hatred towards them Crips. I also know at this point, she kind of slow on bringing us stuff. Once she see them come out of that cell, she ain't gonna know what she gonna think most definitely has something to do with her. But when they come out of the cell, my move is to go over there, come out like it's a sense of urgency, let Mr. Butterfingers know, hey, look, just chill. It ain't what it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Just chill. I need you to chill. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to go back up to the cell. I'm going to start packing this. I'm going to go up to the cell. I'm going to wait till she get to walking around because she going to try to come check on me. When she get to walking around, I'm going to act like I'm going to be grabbing my stuff off the shelf. She going to be looking in. I'm going to come out, get to walking. She going to say, what's going on? I'm going to say, man, them folks done went in there. I don't know what Miss Butterfingers got going on, but look, boom, boom, boom. Man, hey, they done went in there and took something, you know what I'm saying? I'm guessing they seen him talking to you and he got a little, you know what I'm saying? People already saying what they say about Mr. Butterfingers, and now, I don't know, but I'm finna, man, look, me and my dad are probably finna go to the hole. She gonna be like, no, don't go to the hole. Man, them folks done went in there and took something. We gonna have to get that back. She gonna offer to bring that back. That's a guaranteed fact. So them folk go in there. She look over. I'm like, they come out of the cell, close the door. Soon as they come out of the cell, I mile straight over to Mr. Butterfinger and said, boom, boom, boom. Walk in, pow. Man, bless it, said, boom. Man, hey, man, I don't know what they got going. I said, man, look, Mr. Butterfinger. I said, man, chill. I said, there's something going on that I don't really want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give you. He like, nah, man, them folks gonna come in here, man, and grab me and do this and do that. And I said, man, listen, I got you. I said, it ain't what it seemed to be. I said, I just need you to roll with the punches right now and just chill. I said, I got you. I said, you want some Suboxone? No, man, I don't want no Suboxone, man. I don't like no grown man come here and grab me like that. I said, you want some tobacco? I said, man, I can get you probably about 15 caps of tobacco. Man, yeah, 15 caps of tobacco, little Joe? I said, it ain't what it seemed to be. You feel me? I said, I can get you about 15 caps of tobacco, but I need you to roll with the punches and just chill. When I walk out of this cell, I need you to come stand on the rock. Don't do nothing. I need you to just stand and chill. I said, listen, she gonna come over here. When she come over here, I need you to say, man, I just don't want Big Joe and them to be mad at me. I apologize. I don't want to put you in the middle of it. That's all you got to say. He said, Lil Joe, what's going on? I said, listen, when you come out, I'm telling you, she gonna come check on you. I just need you to say, you don't want Big Joe and them in the middle of nothing. And you don't want to get her, and just, that's all I need you to say. He said, 15 caps of tobacco? I said, I'm gonna get you about 15 caps of tobacco. Just chill. All right, Joe T, all right. But them Crips, I said, just chill. He said, all right. I walk out of the cell, close the door, boom. I give her the look, like everything straight. I'm about go to the cell. She looking at me, I'm hyped, I'm up. I'm bow-legged from a 7 to a 10. I get to talking out loud and everything. Man, they got the game messed. I walk to the door. My dad, I hit the door, boom, close the door. Boom, dramatic effect me, please. My daddy jump up. He said, boy, what's going on? I said, look, just chill. I said, I got this. He said, what is you doing, boo? I said, look, check this out. Look, check this out, check this out, check this out. I said, so, Mr. Butterfingers, like I was telling you, he was hollering at, you know what I'm saying, look, KP, he done said boom, boom, boom. I said, so I went and told Cud and them to go bump down on him. He said, what? I said, just chill. I said, I go look out the door. She down there talking to him. I said, I just told them, go rough up Mr. Butterfinger. I said, I didn't tell Mr. Butterfinger. I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to let you. He said, boo, you told some Crips. I said, listen to me. Listen to me. I said, man, so she down there right now talking to him. I